Hello, viewers of my channel. I'm Necessary for Six Productions. You should know Darth Vader mask, uh, big shoulders, skinny arms. This is a bit of a tough video for me to make. This is a video I shouldn't be making. This is a video that shouldn't have ever needed to exist. But there is some shit going down with YouTube right now. YouTube has gotten in trouble with the law, as you know, many suspected it would eventually do, because a lot of the stuff it was doing was totally illegal. Like, it's crazy to think how they got away with it for so long, anyways. But here's the thing: instead of YouTube taking ownership and fixing their own problem, they're shoving it onto us, us content creators, us people who do YouTube for fun or do YouTube for a living, uh, and it affects it doesn't, and this time it doesn't just affect all the people with thousands of subscribers who are getting monetization up the wazoo. It affects everyone, including the smallest of channels, and specifically, it's toy reviewer or uh, basically anything like that channel. So if your channel involves Lego, Transformers, Bakugan, anything that would be appealing to a child, you will be affected. And it doesn't matter how much it costs you. MGO made a fantastic video explaining this, so I don't really want to go too in depth, but basically speaking, if you are a Transformers or other toy content creator who makes stuff on YouTube, you're going to have to make a choice before January comes around, and that is how you bring your channel to the future. Because of the trouble that YouTube has gotten in, and the laws it now has to uphold, us creators who center around toys or toy-like objects, I'm sorry, this is just hard for me to say. I'm pausing a lot. And you know, the Vader mask not making it easy to breathe. Basically, the choice is you mark your channel and all of your content as child friendly, or you don't. But if you upload videos appealing to children, and there's a lot of that age demographic watching your content, you're going to be fined a ludicrous amount. And there is no gray area. So, for instance, if you almost exclusively make videos about high-end Transformers figures, if you're someone who's making videos almost exclusively of high-end Transformers figures that cost hundreds of dollars, it's still for kids, because it's Transformers. I mean, of course it is. You have a figure of Optimus Prime. That's Optimus Prime from a children's show or a movie. So of course that's gonna be for kids. You got Lego. That's a toy. You go to a toy store, you pick up a box of Lego for like 20 bucks, and then you go home and you play with it. And you play with it by building it. So even if you're someone who just collects Lego, that's still a toy. Is that really? Oh, I didn't even notice that gap there. Okay. So I've been thinking about what I'm going to do. And I think what I might do is delete certain videos that frankly I'm not proud of because they're just old and tacky and stuff. And I'm going to privatize videos that are too inappropriate, but I want to keep. And in the event of this whole thing blowing over and everything going back to normal, then I'll make them publicly available again. But yeah, I am going to be marking my channel for kids, and this might be the end for reviews. Might be, because it's, well, it really does depend. But I will tell you something that won't end is maybe sometimes I will upload a little stop motion video I did just for fun. But there are many projects that now I have to cancel because they won't fit into the guidelines of what is safe for kids. And if I am marking my channel this way so that I won't get this ridiculous fine, then that's just how it has to be. So those kind of have to just go away. And it really was a shame because I have been working on this thing for months. I was very passionate about it. I was even beginning to start filming it. I had already gotten everything ready. You even had a release date in mind, but so until it is that I do mark my channel for kids, this video will still have comments. So if you want to say something to me before, if there's any videos you want to see, like I do have until January, so things kind of left up in the air, like part two for the Nemesis Hot Rod review. I'm of course going to do that because I mean that I did kind of leave that up in the air. Frankly, it was supposed to be a running joke that that I never did a part two for it, but you know I can't. It can't be a running joke if there's no if there's nothing to keep it running. So that is something, and I guess that's all I've got to say for it. So in terms of how this is going to affect me, like the reason, the re like the initial reason I made content for YouTube was, you know, I wanted to get big. I was a bit cocky. I like making videos. Like, you know, slap that up there. Don't care what it is. Just go on at it. Then it eventually just became a hobby. Like, oh hey, I did this in my free time. Put that up there. Maybe people will enjoy it. Then over time, as people started commenting on my videos more, I really enjoyed talking to and interacting with the people, with all of you guys, and knowing that I'm changing it to kids. I'm not going to have comments or polls or community interaction anymore. There's not going to be any of that. I mean, something that I could do is start up a Facebook where then I'm able to talk to people who really want to say something about my videos, but I can't finish this. This is this has been necessary for Six Productions. Signing off.